Effective marketing speaks to a specific group of people, those potential customers who are your ideal buyers. If you've been following the thinking method using design thinking, then you've probably designed your product or service with that ideal customer in mind. As you recall, empathy grounds the design thinking process, which enables you to create an offering that's tailored to real and specific market needs. As you move into marketing mode, it's worth spending some time to deepen your understanding of your target customers. A great way to do that is to create a set of detailed buyer personas. A buyer persona is a detailed portrait of an ideal customer who's engaged in the process of solving a particular problem, the very problem you can help solve. As you create a persona, focus on the relationship between your target customer and the problem. You'll want to ask questions like these. How aware are they of the problem? How much pain is the problem causing them? How does that pain affect various aspects of their life, such as their financial well-being, their career, and their intimate relationships? How do they feel about the pain? In particular, what words would they use to describe it? How have they tried to solve the problem on their own? And what do they want the ideal solution to do for them? For example, let's say you're creating an app to allow student entrepreneurs to plan their week, scheduling both academic and business activities in the same place. You've identified your ideal customer as Ben, a 20-year-old philosophy student who runs a part-time proofreading business. Ben lives a typical busy student life. Besides taking a full slate of classes and keeping his name on the dean's list, he plays intramural basketball. He helps lead the Philosophy Society, and occasionally he helps give art workshops to people with disabilities. Ben's problem is keeping track of all these different activities and making sure that he devotes enough time to his business to make it a financial success. Ben is planning to start grad school in another 18 months, and he wants his business to pay his way through his next degree. Now, let's imagine Ben engaging in the process of finding a solution to his problem. How aware is Ben of the problem? Very aware. He's losing sleep over it. How much pain is the problem causing him? A moderate amount. He's feeling overwhelmed at this point, but not paralyzed by anxiety. How does the pain affect his life? Well, his girlfriend complains he doesn't have any time for her. He got a B on his last philosophy paper, which is the lowest mark he's received since first year. And after a promising start to his business last semester, he hasn't had time to find any new clients. How does Ben feel about the pain? Ben would use words like frustrating and discouraging to describe his situation. What has Ben tried to solve the problem? Well, he's tried using paper planners and also a couple of apps designed mainly for business people. Neither of these solutions helped him balance his academic planning with his business planning, and they also weren't easy to use. What does Ben want an ideal solution to do for him? He'd like a solution that will show him all his responsibilities in one view without requiring him to invest a lot of time in programming the app. He'd also like the solution to give him a sense of control and peace of mind. The exercise of fully imagining a single persona can yield rich insight into the various ways your target problem affects your target customers. As you develop fictional personas, you may also want to re-engage in customer discovery conversations. For a refresher on how to do that, check out the resources in Module 2. Once you've fleshed out one buyer persona, generate 2 to 4 more using the Buyer Persona worksheet. With 3 to 5 personas in hand, you should have enough insight into your target market to start working on developing your brand.